Shake up in the race for Houston's next mayor. Former Harris County Clerk Chris Hollins bailing out of the mayor's race and instead says he will run for city controller, which is like being the city's chief financial officer. Gerald Harris has more on what this means for the mayoral race. Gerald.
Yeah, Chris Hollins bowing out comes several days after fellow Democrat Representative Sheila Jackson Lee threw her name into the mix to become Houston's next mayor.
I'm proud to announce that I'm running to be Houston's next city controller.
Chris Hollins is shaking up the race for Houston's next mayor.
And we need a city government that's both effective and efficient in fighting for the needs of Houstonians.
Hollins was one of the youngest candidates for mayor, gaining support among younger and progressive voters.
We need somebody that's got a grip on the community, somebody that's hardworking and dedicated.
He's backing out of that race to run for city controller after Sheila Jackson Lee joined the contest. But according to his campaign, he's stopping short of an endorsement of Jackson Lee.
Look, I think she would make a fine mayor. And I've told her face to face that I wish her the absolute best.
According to KHOU 11 political expert Bob Stein, he says for mainstay Democrats, they didn't see a path forward for Hollins with Sheila Jackson Lee in the race.
We just don't think that Chris, even with his popularity, his youth, he raised considerable amount of money. They just didn't think he could cross the line.
Something Hollins recognized.
Look, with every new entrant into the race, the dynamics change, right? Path to victory gets complicated.
Hollins said the race was never about him, but Houstonians. He leaves the mayor's race to join the controller's contest with District E Mayor Pro Tem Dave Martin, at-large council member Michael Kubash, and Shannon Nobles, who works in the controller's office. And another contender in the mayor's race, State Senator John Whitmire and Representative Sheila Jackson Lee. They both have no comment on today's developments. In Houston, Gerald Harris, KHOU 11 News.
Things are getting interesting. Gerald, thanks for the update.